You know, Sam, this supercell is great and all, but I am not seeing any tornadoes right now. We've been stuck here all day waiting for nothing to happen. This is ridiculous. Yeah, I get it. I shouldn't expect anything because then I'll never be disappointed. But seriously? We're in the heart of Tornado Alley during a severe thunderstorm. This place should be a swirling mess. I know it isn't spring anymore. That was the peak of tornadic activity, and, well, me and my spouse were in Vermont at the time. I haven't lost hope in this storm yet. I'm just frustrated. Well, you see, honey, I've already told you how spring is tornado season around here, and while tornadoes are still very frequent overall, there are periods of time where they're less frequent. Summer and especially winter have less activity, but autumn picks up the pace with temperature changes. When I say less activity, it's still a lot. After all, there is a supercell in front of us right now. I guess summer and winter just lean too heavily towards different temperatures, so it's harder for a balanced mix to occur. This storm formed like most others do. A lot of humidity. It just needs sufficient inflow from the Rocky Mountains to produce tornadoes. So here's hoping that happens. Hey Sam, you brought the rockets, right? Great, just making sure. Oh, honey. These rockets have sensors in them. We shoot them off into the tornado and they measure all sorts of atmospheric conditions while sending that information to our database. Just nerdy tech stuff. The durability of our truck is definitely an important thing to be aware of. If you remember, we've already proven to withstand up to EF1 strength. We'd probably be fine against an EF2, but support from both anchoring and weights would be mandatory. Once you reach EF3 intensity, a truck isn't going to cut it anymore. I don't think it would loft us, but it would at least roll us, and that's dangerous in its own way. Now you're just being silly. An EF4 would send us flying. That's a lot of power only a Dominator can handle. Okay, now you're just trolling. An EF5 would be instant death, obviously. Whoa, hold on. Everyone focus up. The mesocyclone is creating a cinnamon bun. You can see it right up there, honey. Look, the wall cloud. It's rotating. Come on, baby. Just drop one for us. You can do it. I see the condensation funnel coming down. It's finally happening. We have a touchdown. Everyone get in your vehicles. It's chasing time. Oklahoma, where the wind comes sweeping down the plain. I'm so happy to be back in my element out here. Just look at her. She's so pretty. Make sure to get some great photos and footage of her. I'll handle the driving. She's still in her early stages right now, but she looks healthy. Might last a good while. Yes, I'm totally a tornado doctor. I know what's considered healthy in this context. Damn, we're really getting slammed here. It's hailing like crazy. Worst case scenario, she becomes a rain-wrapped wedge. If that happens, we could be in serious trouble. Right now she's a stovepipe. Try to keep an eye on her for me. I need to look at the road. How's she looking back there? Wait, what? You can't see her anymore. Oh, shoot. Neither can I. She's a rain-wrapped stovepipe now. This could be a problem. Hey, Sam, we lost visual. Can you see her from where you are? Vaguely. So, like, a blurry outline? Because we're not seeing that from where we are. Sam, are you able to tell if we're getting too close to her? Are we in a bad spot right now? That's fair. I didn't think you knew. Bit of a tall order right now. It is pretty dark, I must say. I'm also scared right now, honey. Me and Sam are trying to feel out the situation. Good idea. We'll launch our rocket when we see her wind field. We need to know how fast she's rotating. The sooner we get this information, the better. I'll call you back in a bit. Need to lock in. Be safe. Alright, honey. I'm gonna take a right on this crossroad up here. Last I saw her, she was moving east. Hopefully she didn't shift her track. I can barely see anymore. This is rough. I doubt Sam and the others are having an easier time than us. We're all in this together. I'm seeing debris scattered all over the road. We have clear signs of damage. Must be close. I'll drive slower just in case I need to course correct. I can hear the roar. What do you think, honey? Should we launch it? Sam said to wait until we can see the wind field, but the implications of that are terrifying. I guess we could launch it now, but we need to make sure that it actually enters the vortex. And seeing the wind field is the only way we can ensure that. Then I'd have to get us out of there immediately. The pressure is enormous. We're already in the bear's cage as it is, and I'd rather that bear not eat us. Okay, I'll keep going. You sure are brave, huh? I really wish we had a Dominator right now. That'd make this so much easier. Don't get me wrong, I'm enjoying myself. This is my favorite activity, after all. It's really scary, but that's part of the thrill. Danger breeds excitement. There's the wind field. Launch it now. Tighten your seatbelt, honey. I'm gonna speed on out of here. Astute of you to notice that I haven't lost my nerve. I'm just trying to make sure that I don't get us killed. We're already getting data. I need to know her wind speed. That's the most important thing. 165? 166? 165 again. She's fluctuating between EF3 and EF4 strength. Our truck would not be able to handle that. Her width is roughly 0.7 miles. Nothing crazy, but the information is good to have. Hey, the rain is thinning out. Maybe we can see her better now. How's she look, honey? She's wedging out. Oh, God. Database is telling me that she's in the 170s right now. That's straight up EF4 power. 0.8, 0.9, 1 mile. Alright, she's 1 full mile in diameter right now. Hey, Sam, were you able to launch your own rocket? Well, that's fine. We just launched ours. Her wind speed is incredibly fast. We're looking at an EF4 right now, and she's no longer a stovepipe. Yeah, she became a wedge, getting a lot more inflow than I initially expected. At least she isn't rain-wrapped anymore. I can see her better now. I'm so grateful that she isn't in a densely populated area, though we did see some debris earlier. Despite her apparent strength, I can see the National Weather Service giving her a low rating. She really isn't destroying that much, thankfully. She's a bigger threat to us than anyone else. Rural tornadoes are the best. It should be easier to get your own rocket in there due to her greater size and wind speed. Her inflow jet should be more potent now. Wait, I think she just shifted her track. Yeah, she did, and she's coming right at us. I need to speed up. If I don't get us out of her path, we're finished. Try to get on our road and follow behind us if you can. If possible, we should be able to kite her between our vehicles. Then you can launch your rocket more easily. Keep a safe distance, Sam. I expect there to be at least 1.5 miles between us. Preferably 2, just in case she gets even bigger. If she stays on this trajectory, we're gonna lose her. There won't be any roads close enough to follow her. To be honest, I'm fine with that. This has already been an amazing chase so far. I've gotten what I wanted. As long as she stays far away from residential areas, that's what matters the most. Oh, you just launched? Great work, Sam. According to our database, she appears to be weakening now. She's back down to EF3 strength and a width of 0.6 miles. Assuming these conditions remain consistent, she might rope out soon. It seems that sudden inflow she got was only a short burst. We're already out of her path. She's traveling diagonally between us, entering a field on our left. Well, I think that's it. Can't exactly follow her anymore. No roads are close enough to where she's going. Database is telling us that she's down to EF2 strength and a width of 0.5 miles. Safe to say she's almost gone. Yeah, the chase is definitely over now. There's nothing more we can do at this point. I certainly had fun. We all did. Right, honey? My spouse is a bit jittery right now, but hey, who wouldn't be after a chase like that? Well, see you on the flip side, Sam. It's been an honor. We did it, honey. That was one of the best storm chases I've ever had. A total success. The only thing left to do now is head home and watch the news to see what rating she gets. Remember, EF ratings are based on the damage they do. It's not necessarily about the power you see on site. Alright, news time. Yep, there's the tornado we chased. Let's see the details. Considerable damage to rural areas. No injuries or deaths. Very good. EF2. That doesn't surprise me. Rural tornadoes often get low ratings. There just isn't much to destroy out there, fortunately. It's the same reason why El Reno was an EF3. It didn't matter how huge and powerful it was. If it didn't destroy much, then there's no reason to give it a high rating. Strangely, death tolls don't affect tornado ratings. Only damage does. It really makes you think. If casualties were a factor, then maybe El Reno would have been an EF5. Deaths and damage go hand in hand, so I guess the difference doesn't matter to the National Weather Service. The Joplin tornado is a great example of this. It had an extremely high death toll, but that wasn't the reason why it received an EF5 rating. It's just the damage that was caused. There's more trivia about the Joplin tornado that I haven't told you. The lore goes deep. I wasn't kidding when I said that this is the most interesting tornado to me. The Piccadilly Circus was actually scheduled for a performance the following week. Of course, it had to be canceled due to the elephant in the room. That was a half joke. There actually was a literal circus elephant involved. Or multiple. Conflicting sources. Some say it was only one elephant, some say it was multiple. I looked up videos and only saw one elephant, so let's assume it was just one. It helped move heavy debris like broken cars and fallen trees. And as if that wasn't strange enough, the Joplin tornado also brought something paranormal, if you feel like believing it. Children who experienced the tornado claim that they saw butterfly people. Apparently, children describe these beings as beautiful and angelic. These butterfly people allegedly shielded children from debris and carried them to safety. I don't blame you for being skeptical. I'm hesitant to believe it myself. But hey, I won't judge the coping mechanisms of children. Or anyone, for that matter. The Joplin tornado was an absolute nightmare. I would have found my own way to cope if I was involved. Anyway, today was a great day. It started slow, but our patience really paid off in the end. We're all in this together. We're all in this together.